Right, here I am. Yeah. Oh, the ultimate naughty bike, the economy naughty bike, back at Orwell's Suzuki SV650. Oh, it's marvellous. Anyway, let's get going. This one's used, but as you know, they've been making them since 1999. There's plenty about. 35 miles, going to have to put some juice in it. So, let's get going. So I'll go this way, so it's going to be a very different start. Yep. And we're going to see how you put juice in. Oh, listen to that noise. But we are in a 30, so we've got to remember, despite that encouraging vocals from the SV, we've got to be sensible. Yeah, this baby's done 6,000 miles, and it's under £5,000, and it's the X. Yeah, it's got a little belly pan and a little nose cone, which I quite like. Yeah. Yeah, so, well, you know my feelings about this engine. It's the same engine that's in the V-Strom. So this is Ipswich, obviously. This is the train station, Station Hotel. Marvellous. What I might do is just cut to when once I've got fuel in. So there you go. Yep, petrol in, ignition on. Brrr, ting. Oh, look at that! I filled it up. Oh, marvellous. Everyone will be thinking I'm buying it because they never see me put petrol in. I'm not. There might be a lady coming to buy it though. Now I've got to get right across over there. How's that gonna work? So taming tricky traffic. So, right, we're back on the road. I don't know how much of that I'm going to leave in or how much I'm going to take out, but it's good to see a bike, I think, in everyday conditions, because it's what, you know, it's what we're all facing every day, isn't it, if you ride a bike, particularly if you ride every day like me. So what am I going to do? Where was I? Obviously I've done the clock. I'll do it again quickly in case I cut that bit out, but miles an hour in numbers, rev counter across the top there. There's a nice humpback bridge, engine temperature or water temperature, time and fuel, which is now full, and also gear. Yeah, everything you want. Nothing missing. No fancy gizmos on it. Like I say, it's done 6,000 miles. It's a used version, for 2 or 3 years old. I think it's a 2019 actually, might be newer than that. Mirrors just fine. Yeah, basic controls everywhere. All of them intuitive, so that you know where everything is, which is marvellous. I'll just get my visor closed a bit, because that temperature, whilst the sun's out today, that temperature is still pretty cold, and we'll probably get more snow. Can't believe it's not snowing. I'm just grateful to be out doing a review. Yeah. So what category of bike is this? Well, it's a general all-rounder, but it's also a naughty bike. Yeah, it sneaks into that naughty boy bike, of which I've got to define what's naughty, because it can be literally any bike that makes you want to go on a bit. And I mean, listen to that engine, why wouldn't you want to? But it's also very sensible. It's pretty damn economical. Yeah. I put a couple of gallons in and it says I've got a range of 144 miles. Which is about on par with what I used to get from my V-Strom. Yeah, used to get over 60, maybe even 70 miles to the gallon if I was careful. So yeah, pretty damn good. A thrifty motorbike, cheap to buy, cheap to run, cheap to maintain. Just don't go wrong. No. And they're comfortable, but in a slightly sporty position. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Absolutely no trouble on the dual carriageway, which we'll do a little bit. Yeah, and we'll do a little walk round. See how we get on. But obviously I'll have to cut this hanging about bit out. So gearbox, you know, really good really. You know, it's in and out, but the clutch is pretty light and it goes in and out of gear with little effort, which is also nice, isn't it? Yeah, marvellous. So here we'll go down here and you can hear that engine roar. Get my visor down. And of course we've got speed limits, so that's about all you can see. What you can't see is what I did before. Yeah, I know. This is actually my second time on it. Yeah, because the film corrupted, which was such a shame. But as I'm sure you're aware, what you see isn't all the riding I do on them. No. So the weather's closing in now. There we go. And onto here. And it does sound lovely, doesn't it? It sounds absolutely marvellous. Compared to the Hornet, it's down on power quite a lot. Yeah, gives it about 20 brake horsepower, I think. But there you go. Oh, I tell you what, the engine does sound marvellous. It handles just perfect, well within its capabilities, and that's what I find with it. And that's why it's been made since 1999, isn't it? Everything is just right. The brakes are ample, the handling is ample, the speed is more than enough. You could get it into serious trouble, so yes, it is a naughty bike, and it sounds just marvellous. So what we'll do now, we'll have a little walk round. Yeah. Yeah, the suspension, if you wanted to, I'm sure you could uprate it a bit with different things. I mean, it's been around for long enough. It shouldn't be a problem, should it? There should be more spare parts and accessories for it than any other bike. So, here we go, we'll stop in here. and see what you make of it. Indicator off, engine off. There we go. There you go. We'll get round here and have a look. Yeah, here we go. There you go. Suzuki SV650X. I mean, what a marvellous looking bike. Sort of retro, sort of modern. But like I say, they've been making it for 24 years. I mean, it is both retro and modern, isn't it? Literally. Anyway, let's change the camera. So, here we are. Suzuki SV650X. Marvellous. Just look at it. What have we got? Twin discs on the front. That's marvellous. Liquid cooled V-twin. What was it? About 75 brake horsepower. So it's giving away almost 15 brake horsepower to the Hornet. But this bike just feels perfect as it is. Doesn't need no more power. It's, like I say, you can get into trouble with it with the power it's got, and it handles perfect for that amount of power and speed. The brakes work just absolutely marvellous. It's got a seat height of about 785 millimeters. Yeah. Which, you know, Dave could get on it, I reckon, without too much trouble. Yeah. This one, because it's second hand, it's got bumpers on. Yeah, you know why? No centre stand. I know. It's got this brown seat as well, which I love. Yeah. There's the dash. These mirrors, Bugs Bunny with an anvil. Yeah. Or Roadrunner or whatever. Yeah. But really good to see what you need to see behind you. And it's got this little nose cone screen fairing affair going on. Big chunky indicators. Well, you could soon change those, couldn't you? Alloy wheels in black, dead easy to keep clean. But there you go. There's not a lot else to say about it. 6-speed gearbox, clutch fine, gearbox is fine, and that indestructible engine that will go on and on and on and on. Yeah, marvellous. I mean, what a fantastic bike for under £5 grand. Right, here we go, back on board again, ignition on. Brrr, ding. Oh, there we go. And now we're going to go and do the senses, aren't we? Yeah. So, uphill start. Here we go, no traffic, and we're off. Oh, it's marvellous, isn't it? So, where we're going to start? Taste. I'm not tasting it, but in these colours, I reckon this would be a licorice also. Yeah, it would. One of those sandwich ones, white and black. Yeah, nice and sugary. Yeah, but also with a bit of sensible licorice. Yeah, marvellous. That's what it would taste like. As far as a dog goes, what sort of dog would it be? It'd be a loyal, faithful dog, a Labrador, a Spaniel, a Springer Spaniel, because they're slightly crazy. Yeah. But anyway, that's just something that's creeping in. People saying, what dog would it be? Yeah. But yeah, it would be a very faithful dog, probably some sort of retriever, I think. And then what have we got? Smell. It smells marvellous. It's done 6,000 miles. It's a 2019 or a 2020, something like that, and it still smells absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, it does. To look at, well, like I've already said, it's sort of classic modern. Yeah, it is. I can't say no more than that. Oh, he wanted to come onto my side of the road. Marvellous. So yeah, I love it. I love the look of it. I don't know why. It's just a motorbike. It says motorbike all over it. Yeah, it does to me anyway. I like that you can see that frame. I like the engine. It's very different. I like the size. It's a compact bike. It's not little, certainly not little, but it's a compact bike. Yeah. So to look at, it's marvellous, and to feel, it's quality. It is. I know it's built down to a price, but it's not. Everything's solid as a rock and lasts forever. Yeah, except the tyres, of course. So yeah, that's where I am with that. And then the sound is just marvellous. Yeah, that V twin, you can't beat it. It's just lovely, and so sporty and sprightly. Suspension, yeah, could be better, but it's adequate for what it is. Just absolutely marvellous. And then the Sixth Sense. Well, the Sixth Sense, how does it make me feel? It makes me feel like I've got a dependable, reliable, fun bike that will turn its hand to most things. That's what I think about it. It is an excellent all-round bike, and if Suzuki stop making this, they are crazy. I know they're still producing it for 2023, but I think they're hoping that the 800 parallel twin will replace it, I think, but I don't know. But it depends, I guess, whether they can continue to get this engine through the emissions. Well, it'll be a great shame if they can't, won't it? It really will, because these are a marvellous bike and a serious contender if you're thinking about getting the Hornet. Yeah, I think so anyway, because this is really well proven. And I mean, I know the Honda Hornet will be absolutely fine because it's Honda, but this, I think, is better made. I know, there, I've said it. I just do. Now, hang on, Rosa's up there. I'll hang on till the lights change and then carry on, finish off the mutter. Yeah, so that's how it makes me feel. That's where I am with that. Comfort wise, I find it really comfy as well. Leg position's just right, a little bit frog-legged, a little bit naughty boy position, and obviously these sort of clip-on bars help put it into that naughty bracket, but it is a sensible option if you're not quite sure whether you want to be naughty or not. Again, this is the bike, but of course I'm taking it back now. Yeah. Always a sad time, and it will be sad with this bike. It will, because I do enjoy it. It is a lovely, fun bike. So there we go. Like I say, everything works just as it should. no complaints at all. So let's just pull it up here and we'll have a little look at it. There you go. Thank you very much, Suzuki SV650. Don't know what I'd call it, but we'll have a look. Oh, naughty KTM. They are seriously naughty boy bikes. But here we go, back at Orwell. So there you go, Suzuki SV650X 2019, under £5,000, marvellous bike, and someone's going to have a real fun summer with it. Yeah, marvellous.